Hi everyone, Vacha here from Recording Studio 9 and thanks for joining me again today. And in today's video I thought I'll introduce you another great fantastic YouTube channel which talks about all about audio, recording, production and everything else in between. And recently I had the opportunity to actually interview Adam from Real Home Recording and this is what he had to say. So please do visit his channel because he's got over probably 400 or 500 videos talking about music production. So there's lots of great ideas and lots of new things that you might learn on top of what you've learned here on my channel. So I would highly recommend, because he's been on YouTube for a very long time, I believe since 2011. So that's about 3 years longer than me. So I hope you do visit him and see what he's got as well. I will leave the link on the video as well as probably on the description below for you to follow. He's got lots of playlists on different topics and subjects about audio production. So without any further ado, let's watch the interview. Yeah, just sort of don't bother with them. I mean, there are two sides. Like for me, I have actually since probably about last 4 or 5 years, if I see a busker or we go to markets and then you'll see this guy playing the guitar and singing, collecting donations to pay for his next guitar, and I see them, and if I hear them they actually have the talent, I approach them, I give them my card, I say, look, here's my card, I have a studio, small home studio, and I think you're really good. Why don't you come to my studio? We'll talk and see if we can record 1 or 2 songs, basic, simple songs, for free. And if you're happy with it, then we can take on and record the rest 8 to make a 10-song album, and we can discuss things there. And that has worked quite well as well. I usually also approach the young ones. There's a young brother and a sister that I've approached. I'm hoping they actually come in the next couple of weeks to have a chat. These guys play the guitar and sing at the markets, and they're just absolutely fantastic. But they don't have the means to show themselves to the world. So those sort of things I try to help. Even if I do the 2 songs and they can't afford to record anymore with me, which is still fine, my name would be there saying that it was recorded by Vache in his studio, Recording Studio 9. And if they ever get anywhere, they know where they started. So there's that part as well.
Yeah.
But that's me approaching them, which is different to the numerous emails I get from various third world countries telling me if I could record or mix their song, or usually mix their song. And I just say, no, I don't have time to mix for free unless I choose. So
right.
That's another approach.
That's actually another really great approach. Basically, it's like you're basically forming your own record label.
That's
so you're providing...
you're providing a free service so that you can make your own name. So if you're just starting up and people don't know you, you can promote yourself saying, I'm new. If I like what you're presenting as a musician, a vocalist or whoever, and if I like you, I'll take on and do 1 or 2 songs for free. And if you like it, we can take on the next step and then make money. So
yes, and let me clarify from what I said earlier, because I'm coming at it from somebody who has a lot of experience. If you are brand new and don't have a portfolio, because what people care about is what kind of job are they going to expect? Mm-hmm. So you have to work for free at the beginning. Mm-hmm. You almost have to, but like you said, don't just do it for anybody.
Yeah.
Go out and find talented musicians.
Yes, that is important.
I'm sorry.
That is important to have the talent. Otherwise, you're just wasting time.
Yeah, because if they sound bad, you're going to sound bad. It's like, okay, well, you just you just mixed a really high quality, what do I call it? High quality garbage. That was one of the recent videos.
Yes,
And it's
yes,
like,
I remember that comment from
like
you.
Like you said, that guy, the busker you were talking about, you know, if the dude has a great voice, or the girl has a great voice, I'll just say it like this: singer's the most important part of the band by far. Bands get criticized hardcore if the singer sucks.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And I mean, yes, you got to have all the other elements, but truth be told, like, I mean, you know, you could fix bass performances, you can fix drum performances, lead guitar maybe not so much, rhythm guitar not so much either, but the rest of the band, if the singer's bad, the rest of the band doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
And Ashley Simpson's a good example of that. I don't know if you know who that is.
Ashley Simpson.
She was Jessica Simpson's sister,
Yeah.
and the only reason she
okay,
got major label promotion was because of her being a relative.
Right.
And she really couldn't sing that well, and she got called out on SNL, Saturday Night Live, back in 2004. There was a famous thing where the person hit the wrong track, and she was lip syncing,
Uh-huh.
and she just froze up. So
Yeah.
but yeah, that's my advice: is find some very talented musicians, because there's a lot of talented musicians who
There
don't
are.
have a lot of money. That's what you just said. So I'm not even follow what Vachi just said.
Yeah. Thank you. Well,
Perfect advice.
getting back on to Real Home Recording, what's the near future plans? I know there were some changes that you announced recently. So can you also inform us in person as well, again, here on my channel?
Sure. So the past few months, I've done a lot of videos with just using a tablet to record, just some like off the cuff, stream of consciousness type of videos. And I actually enjoy doing that, because it's like I just record it and upload it, and there's no editing involved, and it's great.
What?
The
No
problem with
editing?
that-
What do you mean no editing?
The problem with that is, Real Home Recording is, we got 1,000 new subscribers in the past 2 months, which prior to that, it actually took like 8 months to get 1,000 subscribers. So like the channel is growing, YouTube is promoting the videos. So thank you, YouTube. So, if people come into the channel and they see somebody doing a selfie video, they might not like that.
Yeah.
So, and I'm better than that too. I can have the higher production quality. Unfortunately, that stuff with the fancy graphics, the stuff with, setting up a microphone. Like right now, I'm just using the tablet microphone, so it probably doesn't sound that good. But, so something like that, where I'm like miking things up. I have proper lighting, just higher production quality videos. Maybe I'll put some sound effects. I'll probably do jump cuts. I'll probably do the zoom ins, but that stuff takes
Time.
like 4 or 5 times the amount of time to make. So realistically, I'm going to end up recording one of those videos on like a Saturday or a Friday, and then like not be able to edit it until the next week. But what I can do, which is a little bit easier but requires a lot more research, is the audio production news videos. So it'll be, I'll probably do like tutorials on the let's say like the first week 1, it will be a tutorial, and the next week will be audio production news, and then another thing like a review or maybe an interview like we're doing right now.
Yep.
So something like that. So like the future of Real Home Recording is, again, I do want to knock these channels, because they release the same videos all over on the same topics. They always do how to record guitar, how to record vocals, and I'm like, wait a minute, did you have a video about that like 3 months ago?
I have a better one. 2 reasons how you can make your compression sound better. And about 3 weeks later, 3 reasons how you can make your compression sounds better. But there's so much you can actually talk about it, unless it is something new, something more creative way of doing it. There's no point of, and I think you mentioned this several times in your past videos, there's no point of doing the same video over again. If you want to know about compression, I have about 3 or 4 of them. Just go to my channel and watch them.
Right. I've actually considered doing a reaction video to my older videos because a lot of people it's weird. Like, if something's not new, it's like people don't even want to watch it. It's like, that's why I made the playlist. Like, people are like, why, you didn't even record anything on this video. Like one of the most popular videos on the channel is like how to record in Reaper. Reaper is easy, how to record. And unfortunately at the time, I was not using software which allowed me to record at the same time when I was doing my screen capture. That's, it's a conflict of the hardware. Yep. So I'm like, well, look, the last 2 steps are just hit record enable, and I put my mouse over it, and then hit this button down here, the record button. Yep. And I still get flack for that. I'm like, guys, what part of the screen capture can't happen at the same time as the software? Yes. Did you not understand?
Yes. Yeah. Oh,
so
we can't hear you when you press record.
I feel bad for these guys and women, but it's mostly guys who come to Real Home Recording. 95% of the audience is male.
Same here.
And it's like you got to like hold their hand through every step. I'm like, come on, guys. Like, seriously, I just told you. Like, if you actually have to see me do it, if hearing it isn't enough.
Yep.
Because the way you're supposed to learn tutorial, like when I was just learning. What was it, Pro Tools, and there was like a couple other programs. Yep. Like just learn, because I always got to learn new stuff because new versions come out for different software. You're supposed to follow along with your own software while the video is playing. So like, I don't know what to tell these guys because like, again, experiment. That's how I started. Like I read a lot of books. I read a lot of internet forums. But it wasn't until I'm like, setting up a stand and I'm like, oh, I got to wrap the cable like this. Otherwise, the cable's going to get tangled or however that may be. You really just have to do it. You have to do it. And please, Real Home Recording is not a tech support channel. I don't understand people who come and like say, oh, my computer's not working. But I'm like, I can't help you. That's what the people at Reaper are for. Yes. That's what the people at Steinberg are for, or Avid. Like, they have people who are on the payroll there to help you with tech support. I'm not going to do it. And nowadays, I actually ignore those comments. Yeah.
I guess you can try to help as much as you can, but there is a certain sort of degree of how much you can do. You go, well, I'm not getting paid for this. Why should I keep doing it?
Well, it's not even that. It's like I don't own like a Mac, number one. So even if I wanted to, I couldn't really help them because a lot of this, diagnosing the problem is you having to go through the same steps that they went through to get to that, to arrive at that point. And it's like, well, if I don't have an Apple computer, so... I just always tell people like if I do respond, I will just say, ask so and so's tech support. Yes. People do that on Gearslutz too. It's like they complain about bugs in software and they complain about something else, and I'm just like, why are you not? Look, I had a problem with my brand new ARC 2.5 microphone. And what did I do? I didn't go on IK's message. I don't even have to have one right now. I think they do. I didn't go on IK's message board. I went to their contact form. I said, I have a problem with the mic, or I think I have a problem with it. Help me out. And they were great. They got back to me within 10 hours, and the problem was resolved. That's what you're supposed to do. Not go to Real Home Recording.
Yeah, I think what people have been used to these days now, if they have a problem, just go to YouTube or they go to Google and do a Google search, and then Google will return some videos of similar topic, and they go, oh yeah, I clicked that one, I watched that one, and then I might ask them because they have it, they might know how to fix it. You go to the person.
And I wish I could help.
sold it.
I really do wish I could help resolve every problem. Somebody had a problem earlier, which I did respond to.
Yeah.
They couldn't get a metronome to work in Reaper. For some reason, the click track was not playing back while they were recording. I tried to help. It didn't fix the problem. And then a lot of times they'll get mad at you if you can't help. It's like, I'm sorry. So.
Yes. Yeah. Go to the person who sold you the product. You paid them the money, so they are the ones they're supposed to look after, and then take care of it.
And they want to, they want to help you.
Yes. Yeah.
They don't want unhappy customers, because an unhappy customer may not buy from them again.
Yes. Yes.
So
yeah. Well, Adam, this has been an absolute pleasure talking to you and getting an insight and more information about Adam before Real Home Recording and then with Real Home Recording. And I've been a fan of your channel for some time before, even as I mentioned before, I started mine. Maybe I got inspired by your videos as well to do mine. Even though I might have been recording maybe before you, because I've been recording for nearly 25, 26 years now.
You got me beat.
Yeah, but you beat me on YouTube. So I think you inspired me to actually start the YouTube channel and to pass on. I said, well, if Adam can pass on that information, maybe things that I know that I can pass on to YouTube viewers and make the world a better place so that people become more creative. Because a lot of the times, I might have seen a video that you made on Reaper or any other videos, and one really important one that I can think of, I will mention in a minute. Take that information and put my bit in and add my bit and make it different, be more creative. And I think the one that I really benefited from you is to, even though I knew it, but I didn't understand the actual concept, is when I watched a couple of videos of you doing the ARC 2 measurement with the microphone to get your speakers laid out in your room. So until then, I could not understand the concept behind it. And not until I actually watched your videos, probably about several times, then it just clicked. And now I have a couple of videos, me showing how I do it in a different ways and and especially when I build my studio here as well. So we're all learning from each other.
Yeah, and well, first of all, thank you for the feedback, and you're welcome. But yeah, you're on that point, what you just said about you learn from the people in the comments. Absolutely. I have learned things. I've learned about new products. I've learned, something that I may have messed up on, a new idea. So it's definitely give and take. And I definitely, even the bad comments, I enjoy, I appreciate, because we just had Thanksgiving here in the United States, and I'm thankful for the audience. Because like I say, if nobody was watching the videos or commenting on them, I would just stop doing them. So
yes, yeah,
and I appreciate that you made those videos when you were building your studio. I don't know if you're still building it, because
nearly there. There's only final things left. Inside is all complete, but outside I got to do final pieces that cool.
That's something I personally don't know how to, like. Carpentry is like speaking Greek. It's kind of less like throw it up and. So for right behind my head, you might see like a hole.
Yep. Well, Adam, just talking on that, it was all Greek to me as well. I have never built anything in my life before, but I was determined. So I did a lot of reading, research, understanding of construction, carpentry, before I could actually do all of the acoustics and all of those things, learning about them as well as I'm building. So, yeah, thank you.
I got a lot of respect for you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, the respect is all mutual because we are all in the same field. We love doing music. We enjoy recording, playing, and listening to music, and helping others achieve the same as well. Well, just to wrap it up, because I think we're just about out of time. I really like to thank you again for the opportunity that you took your time to answer some of the questions and discuss everything and anything audio.
Well, thank you for having me, and thank you. When I do the live broadcast, I've definitely seen you in the chat room a lot, and I appreciate that because that definitely keeps the conversation flowing.
Yes, it's sometimes hard. I do try to actually be involved in live, but it's just a certain time of the day that the live you guys do, especially in the US, that I'm either at work or busy doing something else. It's daytime for me, nearly lunchtime for me. So it's a bit hard to do it, but I'll, whenever I can, I definitely make sure that I have a reminder when you guys, especially you guys, Adam, going on live.
Yep. Well, thank you for your viewers for watching this video.
Thank you. Have a good day.
See ya.
See ya.